Are we live? What's up, guys? It's WF Colonel, and we got a great Madden tip for you guys today. So if you want to improve in the game of Madden, want to learn how to be better at the game, want to beat your friends by 50 to 100 to 200 points, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. It's like you guys Madden tips as soon as I come out with them. I try to give you guys something every other day, and make sure to hit the notification bell so when I do post some hot stuff, you get a notification that some hot stuff is on your YouTube. So let's get into today's tip. Today's tip is a requested tip from a subscriber. He wants to see something from the pistol weak slot open formation, keyword pistol. And I was browsing around. I dabble in the pistol a little bit, so I wanted to help him out. So, like him, guys, if you want to see anything specific from a playbook or a formation that you run, or just want to see any Madden tips in general, subscribe to your boy and leave what you want to see in the comments. And if I have time and if I have the ability to help you guys out, I will help you guys out. This channel is for y'all. Everything from this channel is for y'all. I want y'all guys to be as good at Madden as possible, and if I can help you guys out, that's what I want to do. So the pistol weak slot open has some really dope stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here that I can make tips about, and I will make tips about other things later on, but specifically today, let's take a look at the motion flood play. And we're just gonna run it against multiple random nickel defenses, so you guys can see how dope of a play this really is. And I'm testing some things out to see how you guys like it. Do you like random defenses, or do you like me just breaking down all the core defenses and show you exactly what's going on? Also, leave that in the comments. If you got how you want me to break these tips down. Do you want me to do this format or what I was doing previously? So this is what the play looks like when you break the huddle. There's some very easy adjustments you want to make. You want to take your B wide receiver, put him in a smoke screen. Then you want to take your RB, your running back, Joe Mixon, hot route him to any other route on the field available to you, so you can motion him to the right side of the field, and then you want to put him on an in route. So this is what the play looks like after it's all set up. And the reason why you want to motion Mixon and then put him on an in route is because take a look at the regular running back in route that you get, and then when you motion him over, you see it has a little hitch at the beginning. I don't like it. It's too much going on. He cuts in, then he goes up, then he cuts back in. It takes a little too long to develop. I don't like the timing, how everything works. So I just want him on a regular wide receiver type of in route like this. So the reads for this are very basic. You're gonna be looking over across the your shorter routes first. RB and B. Those are your first two reads that you're gonna have for this play. Really, you're looking mainly across the middle first to see what you have available with RB, because if you got the middle short available, just take that every single time and force the defense to adjust to that. So you can really go from RB to B, and then looking at both of those two guys, you'll be able to tell if the opponent is in man or zone defense and what type of zone they're in, if they're in zone defense. So if they're in cover 2, you have a nice high-low over the middle of the field with your X post and RB underneath, nice high-low. You should be able to see it when I go through these examples. And you have a high-low over the right side of the field for cover 3. That corner route for A is really good against cover 3 because the smoke screen holds the curl flat defender or the flat defender, allowing the corner to get behind it for a good spacing before he gets to the corner. So that it works really good. You should see something in these examples that I get to. And if they're in cover 3 with cloud flats, for example, for their overhang players, just don't be afraid to check the ball down to B. Your underneath reads really work as an extension of the run game, guys. So we're just going to hop into random defense. I'm not even going to look at what the defense is, and you guys will see how some of these plays work. Actually, I didn't even talk about this before I ran the play, but on that smoke screen, I got AJ Green. Actually, I really should move John Ross over to the B wide receiver spot, but it is what it is. This just so you guys can see how the plays work, because obviously John Ross is much faster, much more agile, but look how much room how many yardage AJ Green picked up just off of this. He ended up picking up, he got hit at 3 yards. John Ross would have had more yardage before he got hit, but he ends up going for 7 or so, 7.5 yards. Pretty good play, if you do say so myself. Make a guy miss, AJ. But they gave me a whole lot of pressure, like always. Take your underneath. Diagnose where the pressure's coming from. So let me get saucy on him, Joe. Get saucy on him. Let's take a look at this replay right here. Something interesting happened. So in my pre-snap reads, I'm looking, okay, I feel like they're in a zone type of coverage, and they are. So I'm looking initially to the inside. I feel like it's blocked off initially. They got some real good coverage over here for the smoke screen. This guy's sitting. So I'm waiting. I'm forced to wait a little bit longer. And so in the wait, I see, okay, they're dropping towards this corner, because I'm looking to see, okay, can I fit this corner in, since they were sitting initially right here, but everyone's taken aback. So I didn't want to throw the screen again. So I wanted to hold on to the ball and see if some things develop. So I noticed they're in cover 2. And in cover 2, you can hit this ball over the middle early, but I was a little late on my read because I was seeing what was going on with this corner route. And at this point, I'm seeing, okay, this guy's gaining depth, so he's really going to be able to take away this post. But you still can throw it if it's a computer player right here, but you just have to really trust your stick skills. And, since I'm recording this video right here, I didn't want to throw it and have an incompletion. So I'm just being honest with you guys. So I just stayed safe, take the nice little check down to your running back. Again, it's an extension of the run. So mixing things happen, and Joe Mixon was being Joe Mixon. I'm always be honest with you guys about how, I motioned to the wrong side. Motion to the wrong side. That's for another tip for another day. Another tip for another day. But I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to fluff up anything. They keep on giving me this. So you guys are seeing over and over again how the little smoke screen can work as an extension of the run game. Give me man coverage, and my man was able to make a play on him. So I noticed right away that was man coverage. So those things happen. Let's see if we can hit this. John Ross coming in clutch with the post. I'm sick of throwing the little smoke screen. I really want to get a cover 3 so you guys can see that corner route. I was just trying to get that corner. I was just trying to get that corner route in there, guys. I was just really trying to get that corner route. So pre-snap, I'm looking at this, seeing a potential for it to be a man coverage, but obviously go through your reads, your full progressions. Don't sit and just say, oh, it's going to be man coverage. Give me zone look. And I finally got the corner out. So let me go through exactly what I just talked about real quick. So from the look of it, I was thinking, okay, it's going to be like a man coverage pressure, because they got a guy over top of AJ Green, guy over top of the slot, and a safety that's still in the over top position of the running back. So I'm thinking it could be man coverage, but if it is zone, hold on to it. Don't freak out. Read what's going on. I read zone. There's short middles covered initially, so I moved my eyes over here, and I saw, okay, it's a cover 3 look, because the corner's sitting right here, and I know my corner route in cover 3 is going to get into this voided area right here every single time. So let me run one more play. Now I'm thinking is a man coverage. I don't know what he's doing over there. I don't know what's going on the right side of the field. So, but I'm thinking it's man coverage because a lot of movement happened when I motion the guy over. Zone, middle is open. So this will be the last play, and let me break down exactly what happened, because you saw before I even snapped the ball, I didn't know what the defense was doing. So let's break down what my reads were for this, so you guys can get an idea of what's going on with this play. Snap the ball. I noticed right away it's zone coverage. I saw right away the middle of the field was wide open, but at the same time he was moving into this area too. but everything was open really. So I was kind of, I could hit this, but I don't know exactly what the defense is doing. I don't know if this guy's in man coverage or what's going on, and he might be able to undercut this. So I held on to it, and at the same time, I'm thinking like, I got the corner out open, but I don't know if he's going to transition to some type of man coverage because I don't know what the defense is doing. I'm being completely honest right here. So I'm sticking to what my reads are. So I already had this in the back pocket the whole time. I could always check down to this smoke screen the entire time. So I'm waiting. I'm trying to see, okay, is this guy going to continue to gain depth to kind of take away that post, or is it going to get any deeper whatsoever? At this point in time, I knew like I could still hit this underneath, but he's at this time he's kind of running into this guy too. But I see the post cut underneath. I'm like, okay, he has positional advantage over this guy already. So when I click on a user catch, I'll be able to make a play, and he is going to get underneath this safety. So like, okay, let's throw this post. And as you see, as soon as I clicked on, I undercut it so I can steer as far away from this safety as I possibly can. And I possession caught it for a big gain down the middle of the field. So that is a great display of, if you don't even know what the defense is doing, you're confused, stick to your reads. So guys, this was a pretty good play that I'm giving you guys. I'm helping out my boy, the sub. If you guys want to see any specific tips, go ahead, sub to your boy, and leave them in the comments, and I'll give you guys something that you can add to your arsenal just like this. It's your boy WF Colonel, give you guys the best Madden tips in the world, being completely honest with these tips. A lot of people lie and try to fluff up tips, but no, I'm going to give you the straight, the real, the raw. WF Colonel, I'm out, guys.